I say, yo, welcome to the BBW Straight Family. We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is wrestling. More importantly, AEW, the two positives and two negatives of AEW in 2021. You feel me? Now, 2021 was AEW best year. You feel me? Financially, television wise, in ring wise, everything. Everything from the past 2 years, like this was definitely their best year. Not only because NXT went off for Wednesdays and they had Wednesdays to themselves, but because of WWE firing so many people throughout the year, AEW had the time to bring in mad new people like Miro, like Malachi Black, like Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, like, you feel me? And then we can't even forget CM Punk. That CM Punk moment with his debut or his return is gonna go down as one of the greatest moments in pro wrestling history. I ain't gonna lie. But they also had some bad moments. So let's get into it. Number one of the positives for AEW in 2021 was better promos. Like I just said, they brought in a lot of good people, you feel me? Orange Cassidy's not a good promo. Jungle Boy, not a good promo. Luchasaurus, not a good promo. Darby Allin, not a good promo. You feel me? They brought in some real good promos. Miro, great fucking promo. FTR, great promos. You feel me? Who else? Adam Cole, of course. Bryan Danielson, like, you feel me? They definitely have way better promos now than they did when they started, or in 2020. You feel me? Orange Cassidy doesn't speak. Like, that's not a great promo. They definitely have way better promos now, and their promos feel wild, organic. Like that CM Punk Eddie Kingston confrontation, that was wild great. That CM Punk MJF thing was wild great. I feel like some of these promos, like they're memorable. I'm not gonna lie, cause they don't do a lot of these 20-minute promos. I feel like the ones that they do are memorable. Where you got WWE, they do a 20-minute promo every half an hour. You feel me? So I feel like that's something we gotta give credit to AEW for. Another positive for AEW this year is they had way better wrestling. Way better wrestling. The matches that they had this year was crazy. Kenny Omega went on his great run. We had the Young Bucks, you feel me? I feel like the Young Bucks is way better heels than they are baby faces. They had some really good matches as heels. We had LAX and FTR. We had MJF and Darby, you feel me? We had a lot of good matches this year, you feel me? We don't see Marco Stunt no more. We don't see Joey Janela. We don't see Sonny Kiss. Jake Hager doesn't wrestle. So I feel like all of this is like good, you feel me? All this is a positive. All this is a positive. We finally got the FTR versus Young Bucks match. You feel me? So AEW definitely had, those are my two positives for AEW in 2021. Now to get to the two negatives. One is they have bad debuts. You feel me? AEW has terrible debuts. Andrade had a bad debut. Christian Cage had a bad debut. Adam Cole had a bad debut just because Bryan Danielson debuted 5 seconds later. So you completely forgot about Adam Cole. You feel me? Ishii had a bad debut. He debuted and wrestled the Butcher and the Blade. Like, Ishii's a top wrestler around the world. In his debut, he's wrestling geeks. That's what people say. That's why people laugh at the 2.0 thing. You feel me? Because 2.0 has debuted, and they have only feuded with main eventers. They debuted and feuded with Jon Moxley and CM Punk and Sting and Darby and Eddie Kingston. And it's like, respectfully, I like 2.0. I like them when they was Ever Rise and NXT. But they have a ceiling. You feel me? Ever Rise will never be main eventers. I mean 2.0. They will never be main eventers. They will never be tag team champions. 2.0 should never be tag team champions, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They're like a comedy act. You feel me? They're a funny comedy act, bro. Like, they're a legit funny comedy act. You feel me? But they have a ceiling. And then you got guys like Adam Cole and Andrade, and they had bad debuts, but these guys could be main eventers. You feel me? Adam Cole debuted fighting geeks. Like, Adam Cole hasn't fought a main eventer yet. The biggest main eventer he fought since he been to AEW is Christian. Christian's not even really a main eventer in AEW. You feel me? So I feel like that's where their problem is at. It's like they have 2.0 debut and they fight main eventers, but then they have main eventers debut and they fight geeks. It's like you can't do both, bro. You can't do both. So that's my first negative. My second one is forgettable storylines. Because I feel like credit, and this is a positive and a negative in the same way, but because every storyline in AEW is different, some of them is forgettable. You feel me? Like nobody's gonna remember Dante Martin joining Team Taz. That was so unnecessary. That was so unnecessary. Nobody's gonna remember John Moxley beating up Preston Vance and making him bleed. So unnecessary. Nobody's gonna remember this Daniel Bryan fighting the Dark Order thing if it doesn't lead to nothing. If Daniel Bryan just go back to being the heel after he fight Hangman Page, nobody's gonna remember him feuding with the Dark Order for a month. Nobody's gonna remember that. It's a bunch of ones, bro. The FTR and Young Bucks one, that was literally one and done. They did no rematches. They haven't crossed paths yet or nothing. Like, that's gonna be forgettable. The match is not forgettable, but the storyline. I feel like AEW has forgettable storylines that lead to great matches. You feel me? MJF and Darby, that was a great match, but a terrible storyline, terrible build-up. You feel me? That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.